This episode of TMI Weekly is brought to you by Only in a Woman's World.
TMI is sponsored by the web series For and About Women, Only in a Woman's World.
Comedy that is fabulous and fearlessly female.
Kind of like us. Totally.
Totally like us.
Except, you guys, we're not animated.
I am. So a lot of you think that barbecue is hamburgers and hot dogs. Well, in Texas, that's not how we do it. That's not the real deal. So I've brought you out to Texas Hill Country Salt Lick Barbecue Restaurant for the best, the absolute best brisket you will ever put your lips on. Now, what if you're not in Texas? Well, we're gonna show you how you can make it for Dad on Father's Day. Something special. He doesn't always need to be at the grill. Give him a little treat. It's a big piece of meat. Salt Lick, who is going to show us his tricks of the trade. Most people think that barbecue, they just throw it on the grill, cook it up, and it's done, and then you come out with like a dry burger. He's here to show us how to make the juiciest meat possible.
The first thing you want to do with the brisket is you want to make sure that you start with a high quality piece of meat. Certified Angus beef or better. You should do the rub right before you put it on to the fire.
Right before you put it on.
Otherwise the salt will pull the moisture out. From here, what we do is we will put it on a high direct heat. And what we're trying to do is sear the outside of the meat.
That's a lot of fat on the meat.
I know, but it adds a lot of flavor to the meat. And if you notice, we don't season that side because you end up slicing it off anyway.
Oh.
So you just leave it here until it makes the little char marks across like a little steak.
Okay.
And it'll turn a little white looking. The peppers and the spices will stick to the meat. Then you move it into what they call an indirect heat, which is as far away from the fire as you can get it, inside the closed smoker. If you have the time, you need to keep that temperature there about 180 degrees.
Right.
And you need to go 16 hours with it, or till you get an internal temperature of around 160 degrees in this piece of meat here. During the cooking process, you want to come in and coat it.
I think the messier it is, the better, right?
Oh, it is. That's exactly true. You can use any kind of barbecue sauce you want as long as it doesn't have tomatoes in it.
As long as it says Salt Lick on it.
That is the best. The problem with the tomatoes is they might burn and turn bitter. You really need to have something with a high sugar content in it.
Okay.
Because what we're doing, as you can see on those other briskets, we're creating all that black stuff. And that black stuff is smoke and the caramelized barbecue sauce.
And that just looks like the yummiest part. That's some Texas goodness for you right there.
9, 10,
10,
11.
11.
Keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab us some water.
13. Woo, 42, 43,
Good job.
44.
You're almost there.
45.
Staying in shape can be deliciously fun. Try baked Lay's crisps with 65% less fat than regular potato chips. Find them in the chip aisle with other snacks made just for you.
This is a very intense process here. I mean, this is the best Father's Day present you could ever give if you've got some really good brisket going on.
You're gonna give him a great piece of meat, and it's gonna take a little time, but you're only gonna be there 3 times.
Good time for margaritas, a little cocktail.
As you can see right in there, we're cutting against the grain.
Right.
If you cut with the grain, it gets real chewy.
Gotcha. Can I see if I've got your skills?
There you go.
All right.
Look, you got juice coming out of yours.
Ooh, I got juice coming out of mine. Who wants my brisket, baby? We taught you how to cook it. We don't need to teach you how to eat it. I've held them off long enough. It's time to dig in to the best Texas barbecue. Hope you have some for Father's Day, and give Daddy a big old hug and a kiss because you know he deserved it. Bye.
Hey, welcome to TMI Talkback. This episode's comment is from Shopping Girl 125, who writes, "Unlike most people, I don't want to get tanned, but it's hard to find sunscreens that don't feel yucky and thick on my skin. What do you guys recommend?" I totally agree with you. I actually hate sunscreen, and I know that's blasphemy, especially in this era of skin cancer. So I don't advocate skin cancer, or getting it. But if you're like me and you don't like rubbing on thick, nasty lotion, you should try this. I just got it. It's Neutrogena Fresh Cooling Body Mist Sunblock SPF 30. I took it on my last vacation, and I actually didn't get burnt, which is a miracle given that I'm practically transparent right now. So try it out. Banana Boat has a similar spray. Just anything with a spray. I think you'll find it to be refreshing. Bye.
It's all over my face. That's enough.